Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mohdi English School and this video is for class 3 subject English. But before we continue with our video, like every day I would like to tell you some important precautions that we should all take during this time of disease. So the first thing is that you should regularly wear your mask as and when you go outside and do not go anywhere without a mask. If possible, you should carry a small sanitizer bottle along with you for cleaning your hands. You should wash your hands frequently during the day. And if you are at home, keep washing your hands with a soap regularly at every hour during the day. Even when you come back from outside, the first thing you should do is wash your hands for minimum of 30 seconds. And see that you keep your surroundings neat and clean, including your house. See that you take care of the animals around your house, give them some food if possible, and do not hurt them. Please take care of yourselves and your family. Let us read a thought before we continue. It is so hard when I have to and so easy when I want to. So the meaning of this thought is that if you are doing something forcefully, then it is very difficult for you. If someone tells you that you have to do this and then you do that thing, then it is very hard for you. But if you are interested in it, if you are doing it willingly, if you want to do it yourself, then it is very, very easy for you. So don't wait for someone to tell you. You have to do your own work on time. If you wait for someone to tell you, then you will be late. You will not like to do that work. But if you want to do that work yourself, if you wish to do your work before someone tells you, then you will surely do that work very easily. The topics that we are going to cover in today's video: Chapter 4, In-House Garden. We have already learnt the lesson, we have read the lesson. So today we will read and learn the notes of the chapter. The notes means the notes which are to be written in the FAIR notebook of English. So today we are learning the notes which are to be written in FAIR book. You have to write along with the video. And where will you write? You have to write in rough book, because along with the video you cannot write in FAIR book. It is very difficult. So you will write in rough book right now along with the video. So take out your rough book, pencil and eraser and be ready. So first give the heading in your notebook. What is the heading? Chapter 4, In-House Garden. You have to give the name of the lesson as the heading in your rough book on the new page. Chapter 4, In-House Garden. So I suppose you have given the heading in your rough book. Let us start reading the notes, and along with the video you shall write down in your notebook. So first thing you will write, what will you write? The subheading is hard words. First we are learning the hard words which are there in the lesson. So that is the heading you will give. The first subheading, hard words. Number 1. Write along with the video. I will not repeat the instruction every time. You have to write along with the video. First one, ROOF-TOP, rooftop. ROOF-TOP, rooftop. See, this is the image of a rooftop. What is the meaning of rooftop? The top of the roof. You can say maybe the terrace, right? So you have terrace in your homes, so you know what is the terrace. So that is the rooftop. Pari's grandma started rooftop gardening. She started planting the vegetables on the rooftop. ROOF-TOP, rooftop. Then write down number 2, SNEAKING, sneaking. Again, SNEAKING, sneaking. So, what is the meaning of this word sneaking? Sneaking means to go there very quietly, like you hide somewhere and you go with a very quiet footsteps that no one can know that you are going to come there. So, go there very quietly. That is the meaning of the word sneaking. I hope you have written this. What is the spelling? Again, SNEAKING. Sneaking means go there very quietly. Next, write down number 3 in your notebook. OUTSKIRTS, outskirts. See, there are two words mixed over here. OUT, out, SKIRTS, skirts, outskirts. What is the meaning of this word? I had explained you. Outer parts of a town or city. Pari's grandma lived in outskirts, means her home was away from the city. She was not living in the middle of the town, it was away from the city. It was a big, spacious house which was away from the city. So, outskirts is a place which is away from the town or the city. The outer parts of the town is outskirts. The spelling again, OUTSKIRTS, outskirts. You will learn like this. You will divide into two parts. OUT, out, SKIRTS, outskirts. That way you can learn the spelling and memorize it. Then write down number 4 in your notebook. CURIOUSLY, curiously. See the pronunciation, see how I pronounce the words. You have to pronounce in the same way. CURIOUSLY, curiously. So, what is the meaning of this word curiously? Curiously means really. You can say strangely when you are surprised, right? When you are surprised by something, you are very happy. That is, you are curious to know that fact. So, curiously means surprisingly, or you can say really. So, that is the meaning of the word curiously. What is the spelling? Again, CURIOUSLY, curiously. See, if you remove ly, what will be the word? Curious. And we just have to add ly, so it becomes an adverb. Anyway, what is the spelling? CURIOUSLY, curiously means interestingly, right? Very much interested in that thing, or really. Next, write down number 5 in your notebook. CHEMICALS, chemicals. How do you pronounce this CH? K. You will not say ch, you will say k. That is chemicals. Chemicals, what is the meaning of the word chemicals? Chemicals are the medicines which are used to protect plants, fruits, vegetables. Means farmers use these medicines, they sprinkle it on vegetables, fruits to make them protect from insects. Chemicals are medicines used to protect vegetables, fruits from the insects. So, I will repeat the spelling. CHEMICALS, chemicals. Again, CHEMICALS, chemicals. I hope you have written this in your notebook. Chemicals means medicines. Next, write down number 6 in your notebook. PLUCKING, plucking. See, how will you remember this? First you will remember pluck, then ing. So, what is the spelling? PLUCKING, plucking. PLUCKING, plucking. What is the meaning of this word plucking? So, if you pluck a fruit, flower or leaf, see like this, here they are plucking the fruits, leaves. So, when you pluck a fruit or a flower, you take it between your fingers and you pull it out of the ground. You remove that from the ground, like this boy and girl they are doing. You remove that flower or fruit from the ground with your fingers. you take it out. That is called plucking. So the spelling P-L-U-C-K-I-N-G, plucking. Again P-L-U-C-K-I-N-G, plucking. If you remove ing, it will be pluck, and if you add ing, it will be plucking. Then next, write down number 7 in your notebooks. F-A-S-C-I-N-A-T-E-D, fascinated. See, this is a bit typical pronunciation. You have to learn how to speak this word. F-A-S-C-I-N-A-T-E-D, fascinated. Fascinated means what? Fascinated means when you like something, you are attracted to that thing, you want to see that thing. Like you can say, Pari was attracted, Pari was fascinated by the carrots in the garden. So Pari was attracted by seeing the carrot vegetable in the garden. So that is the meaning of fascinated, to like something very much. F-A-S-C-I-N-A-T-E-D, fascinated. Then next, number 8, write down C-L-I-M-B-E-R-S, climbers. First you can remember the spelling of climb, C-L-I-M-B, climb, E-R-S, earth, climbers. So what is the meaning of climbers? Climbers are the plants that grow over the wall. With the support of the wall, they grow in upper direction. They go in upward direction and grow in upward direction. Bitter gourds, we have seen in the lesson number 4, bitter gourds were climbers, which made the wall look so green and beautiful. So that is climbers, they are the type of plants. What is the spelling? C-L-I-M-B-E-R-S, climbers. Then write down number 9, H-U-R-R-I-E-D-L-Y, hurriedly, means very, very fast. Hurriedly means very fast. Pari hurriedly ran to wash the vegetable, means she ran very fast to wash the vegetable because she was very hungry. What is the spelling again? H-U-R-R-I-E-D-L-Y, hurriedly. Again H-U-R-R-I-E-D-L-Y, hurriedly, means very, very fast. Then write down number 10 in your notebook. N-U-T-R-I-T-I-O-U-S, nutritious. Again N-U-T-R-I-T-I-O-U-S, nutritious. You have to learn how to pronounce this word, nutritious. What is the meaning? Nutritious means which is very healthy. It is very good for your body, for your digestion. Like bitter gourds are nutritious for our body, they are very healthy. N-U-T-R-I-T-I-O-U-S, nutritious. Then write down number 11 in your notebook. I-M-M-U-N-I-T-Y, immunity. Again I-M-M-U-N-I-T-Y, immunity. What is the meaning of immunity? Immunity means your power to protect yourself against the diseases. Your body has your immunity, means when you are sick, your body will fight against that disease. That is called your immunity, your power to protect against the diseases. I-M-M-U-N-I-T-Y, immunity. Then number 12, I-N-T-E-N-T-L-Y, intently. Again I-N-T-E-N-T-L-Y, intently. Intently means very seriously, with close attention. You listen to something very nicely, that is intently. You should intently listen to all the lectures, to all the videos. Next, write down number 13 in your notebook. L-E-F-T-O-V-E-R-S, leftovers. See, here is the mixture of two words. L-E-F-T, left, O-V-E-R-S, overs, leftovers. What is the meaning of leftovers? Leftovers means the vegetables which are wasted, you throw it away in the dustbin, that is called leftovers. So what is the meaning of leftovers? The unused food, the food which is not eaten After you complete your lunch or dinner, the food which is left is called leftovers. Then write down number 14, COMPOST compost pit. What is the word? Compost pit. The meaning of this word, it is an area in the ground where the wasted plants, leaves and wasted food is mixed to improve the quality of the soil. As you can see, this is all waste of vegetables, plants, dried leaves. It is mixed together and made something which is fertile for the soil. It is very good for growing vegetables. That is compost pit. COMPOST, compost pit. That is compost pit. Then write down number 15 in your notebook. RECYCLED, recycled. Again, RECYCLED, recycled. What is the meaning of this word recycled? If you recycle something like bottles or sheet of paper, then you use that things once again so that you can get something out of it. Recycle means to use it again. The spelling is RECYCLED, recycled. Then number 16, DISPOSAL, disposal. The spelling is DISPOSAL, disposal. So the meaning of the word disposal means something which you have with you and use that thing whenever you want to use that thing. For example, grandmother had roof garden at her disposal, means she could use that roof garden any time she wanted to use. It was her personal rooftop garden. So disposal means something which you have with you. It is your personal thing and you can use it any time. Next, number 17, write down BACKYARD, backyard. The yard at the back of the house is backyard, as you can see over here. The spelling is BACK, back, YARD, yard. See, here is the mixture of two words again, backyard. That is how you can learn the big words. BACKYARD, backyard. I hope you have written this in your notebook. Then next, number 18, APARTMENT, apartment. Again, APARTMENT, apartment. Pari lived in a small apartment with her family. So apartment means what? Apartment means a flat. Many people live in the apartment and others live in the bungalow. So apartment means a flat. Pari lived in a small apartment with her family. Then write down number 19 in your notebook. MANAGED, managed. MANAGED, managed. Manage means to handle something. When you manage something means you do that thing successfully. You handle that thing very easily. Managed. MANAGED, manage. Grandma managed to help Pari, means she did that thing successfully. Next, write down number 20 in your notebook. SUCCESSFULLY, successfully. See, here is the mixture of two words. First is success and fully, FULLY. This is how you can memorize the spelling. Successfully means very nicely. You become successful, that is successfully. Very nicely you complete something. That is the meaning of successfully. First, what is the spelling of success? SUCCESS, success. FULLY, fully. And when we join that, we get the word successfully. SUCCESS FULLY, successfully. We can say the sentence like, grandma had successfully made her own rooftop garden. So that is successfully. Now let us move to the next topic. So the next heading you have to give in your notebook, in your rough book where you are writing meanings. Give the heading meanings. Meanings means the difficult words which we have learned in the lesson. We will understand what do that words mean. So first one, VERANDAH. Veranda means terrace. Over here, veranda means terrace because grandmother had a garden on the roof, that is terrace. So veranda, terrace. You can say veranda, terrace. TERRACE, terrace. And we can also say veranda means balcony, BALCONY, balcony. Veranda, terrace, veranda, terrace. Then write down number 2 in your notebook. What is the spelling? DISAPPOINTED, disappointed. Unhappy, see, means very sad, you can say. Here is the face showing that it is very sad, means unhappy. You can also write SAD, sad. So what is the spelling? DISAPPOINTED, disappointed. Unhappy, UNHAPPY, unhappy. See, first you have to write UN and then you have to write the spelling of happy, HAPPY. Unhappy, this is opposite of happy, and it also means sad. Disappointed, unhappy. Grandma was disappointed with the vegetables available in the market. Why was she disappointed? She was unhappy because the vegetables were not of good quality, they were rotten and smelling bad. So grandma was disappointed. Then write down number 3 in your notebook. HURRIEDLY, hurriedly, eagerly. Write down HURRIEDLY, hurriedly, eagerly, EAGERLY, eagerly means very fast, very quickly. See, the boy is moving hurriedly on the road. He is going very eagerly. He wants to reach somewhere very fast and is also crying, as you can see. He is very late. So, hurriedly, eagerly. HURRIEDLY, hurriedly, EAGERLY, eagerly. Then number 4, LEFTOVERS, leftovers means the food which is left, which is extra, that is extras. The food which you leave behind after eating, we throw it away in the dustbin, that is leftovers. The meaning is extras. What is the spelling? EXTRAS, extras. Leftovers, extras. Leftovers, extras. Then next you will write number 5, RECYCLE, recycle. Answer is SAVE, save, means to use that thing again and to save that thing for future purpose. Recycle means save. So you use something again, like wasted bottles, like wasted food, we recycle and we use that food again to make compost and we put it in the compost pit, that is we recycle it. So recycle means to save it so that we can use it again. Recycle, save. Recycle, save. Now next, that is apartment, flat. We have already seen this word in the hard words. What is the spelling? APARTMENT, apartment, flat, FLAT, flat. Flat is the place where we can live, the place to live in. There can be many flat in a complex. Apartment, flat. Flat is a kind of room where you can live in. Apartment, flat. Apartment, flat. Now Next, the next topic for today, you have to give the heading GOW, that is give one word. You will just write in short in your notebook GOW, give one word. Read the sentence and write the one word answer as given over here. So the first one, let's read. Outer parts of a town or city. See over here it is given which is away from the town or city, the part of the town or the city which is away from the town. It is not in the middle of the town. What is that called? Outskirts. The spelling is OUTSKIRTS, outskirts. See, the first word is outer parts. So from this first word you can make your answer. Outer means outskirts, outer parts, it is given over here. So from that you can know it is outskirts. Outer parts of a town or city, answer is OUTSKIRTS, outskirts. And we already know why the word is used, because Pari's grandma had her house in the outskirts. It was a very big house and Pari loved to visit her house because it was in the outskirts. It was a very big house and she got a very good and tasty food. Next, write down number 2, VEGETABLES, means vegetables. So what is the sentence? Vegetables such as carrots whose roots are eaten. We can eat the roots of the vegetables. So from the word roots, our answer is root vegetables. Why are they called root vegetables? See, these carrots, we can eat their roots. Here are the roots of carrots which grow below the ground. We can eat the roots, so they are called root vegetables. What is the spelling? ROOT, root. It is already given over here. ROOT, root. VEGETABLES, vegetables. That word is also given in the question. So both the words are actually given in the question. The answer is already hidden in the question. Root vegetables means vegetables such as carrots whose roots are eaten. So here is the word root, here is the word vegetables, root vegetables. Then write down the third one, give one word number 3, the power to protect against diseases. As I told you, your body will protect you against the diseases which will come into your body. So the body has the power, and what is that called? Immunity. Immunity of your body means the power of the body to protect you against the diseases. The spelling is IMMUNITY, immunity. Again, IMMUNITY, immunity means the power of your body to protect you against the diseases. So I hope all the given words are clear. So let us see what we have done today. In today's video, we have seen chapter 4 in-house garden notes. First we have seen hard words like rooftop, sneaking, outskirts, curiously, chemicals, plucking, fascinated, climbers, hurriedly, nutritious, immunity, intently, leftovers, compost pit, recycled, disposal, backyard, apartment, managed, successfully. So these were the 20 hard words that we had seen, and after that we had seen meanings. We have learnt veranda, terrace, disappointed, unhappy or sad, hurriedly, eagerly, leftovers, extras, recycle, save, apartment, flat. Then we have seen give one word. The first one, outer parts of a town or city, that is outskirts, vegetables such as carrots whose roots are eaten, root vegetables, and last one we had seen the power to protect against diseases, that is your immunity. So I hope in today's video you have learnt hard words, meanings and give one words, and you will watch this video twice on YouTube and you will revise your lessons. Take care all of you. Have a nice day and please see that you learn your lessons regularly. Thank you.